UDM, ATM, good, NFP.
Thank you, Chairperson. The National Freedom Party will support the report tabled here. Well, of course, I was surprised. I didn't know whether this was some dream or whatever it is, when I saw a report that the rail transport, passenger rail, will be resuming at a fraction of the cost between Durban and Johannesburg and Cape Town as well. I think it's what, 430 Rand travel from Durban to Cape Town. Now, I think that's a remarkable achievement, and I think we should congratulate ourselves for that. We're looking forward to that for a long time, because many people not only traveling, but of course you'll enjoy the scenery. It's like, how can I say? It's perhaps an experience just traveling by rail, and we used to do this many years ago. So let's congratulate them in any case. Now, my one concern, Chairperson, is South African Airways. And I'm shocked at what I have now found out, that we sold 14 of our airplanes at 35 million Rand each. We released it back to ourselves at 44 million Rand. Okay. So in other words, we gave our 14 airplanes away for nothing. After giving it away, we gave them 9 million Rand each on every airplane. And that's what we did for SAF Air. And that's why SAF Air is where it is today. Now we need an explanation there. Really, we need an explanation. All right. On the issue of I want to just touch on the freedom front. Yes, you are correct. You are worried about people that are dying here. 700 people died in the last 24 hours in Palestine. You haven't said a word. To the IFP, you're raising concerns about the failures of SOEs and things. Maybe you should tell us, what have you done? One single thing you have done wherever you govern to improve the quality of the life of those people then. I must congratulate the DA, at least you're bringing energy. You are taking your own
Honorable
energy.
Sheikh.
But what have the IFP done?
Honorable Sheikh.
No water,
Honorable Sheikh.
no housing.
Honorable Sheikh Imam.
Magwaza, they had something before.
Honorable Sheikh Imam. There's a point of order. Could you please take your seat? Honorable Sting, what is your point of order?
Thank you very much.
Order, honorable members, please.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chairperson. Will the honorable member take a very reasonable question, which he talks so much about the IFP? I'm sure he will be able to answer if I ask him the question. Thank you.
Honorable Imam, would you take a question from the Honorable Singh?
No.
Honorable Imam?
No, I won't.
Oh,
and
you will not take the question.
But let me tell you why I won't take a question of the NFP. Because I know the NFP's got great division, got serious problems.
Honorable Imam.
But all created by the IFP.
Honorable Imam, your time is up.
Oh, thank you very much. The NFP supports you.
Thank you. AIC. COPE. PAC. Al-Jamaa. ANC.
Thank you. Honorable House Chair, honorable members, the African National Congress, the leader of the society, the government, and the government of 2024 support the BRRR. The ANC notes, Honorable Chairperson, the ANC notes with concerns that the processing of the BRRR of the Portfolio Committee on Public Enterprise was not accommodated with more accountability. At the heart of this apparent contradiction was the inability of the four SOCs that are Alesco, Denel, Eskom, and SAA to submit their annual reports and annual financial statements to satisfy the accountability and oversight objectives. However, Honorable House Chair, we must not lose the sight of the fact that these four SOEs that have counted before are currently implementing restructuring and turnaround plans, which made it difficult to share both annual reports and financial statements for the detailed assessment by the Portfolio Committee. Nonetheless, accommodating concerns for the accountability remains their overriding objective. After the implementation of the restructuring and turnaround plans, accountability will get much more attention around the 4 SOEs. While Transnet submitted its annual report and a financial statement, this SOE paid a lip service to its annual performance targets. In short, Chairperson, Transnet dismally performed against its annual performance targets. However, Honorable Chairperson and Honorable Members, what is clear from the evidence is that Transnet performance was hampered by external factors, compromising but not limited to the unavailability of locomotives, load shedding, and the bad weather conditions. The solution of these external factors, because as the African National Congress, we are taking the lead. Of course, not outside Transnet preview. Hence, the African National Congress is convinced, Honorable House Chair, that the right support, with the right support of the Department of Public Enterprise, Transnet can withstand these external factors.
Thank you very much.
Honorable Chairperson, the African National Congress supports the BRRR.
Thank you. I put the motion again. Are there any objections?
House Chair, please note the objection of the DA.
Noted.
Please note the objection of the EFF.
Noted.
And of the FF Plus, House Chair.
Noted.
And the ACDP, thank you, Chair.
Noted, thank you. With those objections, it's agreed to. The Secretary will read the 8th order.
Consideration of budgetary review and recommendation report of Portfolio Committee on Higher Education, Science and Innovation on Department of Science and Innovation.
Thank you. I now recognize the Honorable the Chief Whip.
Thank
you very much. Requests for declarations of vote have been received. I will now allow for up to 2 minutes, one member of each political party wishing to make a declaration an opportunity to do so. The DA.
Thank you, House Chairperson. The mandate of the Department of Science and Innovation is to boost socio-economic development in South Africa through research and innovation by providing leadership and enabling environment and resources for science, technology, and innovation. This is a very important function, and we do need groundbreaking science and innovation in order to enhance the well-being of South Africans. But sadly, the ANC-led government has lost billions of rands in corruption over the years, leaving such important departments as the Department of Science and Innovation seriously underfunded. While cadres have been enriching themselves, their families and friends, critical departments like science and innovation have been neglected. Minister Blade Nzimande has been failing to ensure enough funding for the Department of Science and Innovation is secured. House Chairperson, while the department has received clean audit outcome, it is concerning that there has been a decline from 92% to 80% in the department's performance achievement, especially around support for University of Technology and TVET graduates and the development of high skills in critical areas. The department has also failed to monitor entities under its watch to ensure that they comply with legislation. This is why entities like Technology Innovation Agency has regressed and received an unqualified audit opinion with material fundings. The Technology Innovation Agency submitted financial statements for auditing, which were not supported with full and proper records, and that effective measures and appropriate steps were not taken to prevent irregular expenditure of 4.5 million rand as per PFMA. House Chairperson, after next year's general elections, the DA-led government will ensure that departments like science and innovation have enough budgets to carry out meaningful research and innovation to enhance the well-being of South Africans through science and innovation. I thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Member. I now recognize the EFF. Thank you, House Chair. House Chair, the EFF rejects the budget review and recommendation report tabled by the Portfolio Committee of Higher Education, Science and Technology. It is clear that there is confusion and lack of strategy to use science, technology, and innovation to produce knowledge, information, skills, and talent needed to support, facilitate, and fuel a massive industrialization and economic growth. The report does not seem to appreciate this gap, and instead, we are dealing with recommendations that were copied from the previous report because there is no political will to tell the truth. Officials in the Department of Science and Technology are telling us that since the relocation of the Ministry of Science and Innovation and Technology under the Minister of Higher Education, Dr. Blaine Nzimande, the department and its entities are being turned into a site of corruption. What used to be a vibrant and exciting space of research and development, it is now just an administrative site. We suggested, including recommendation that the budget must be increased to account for 2.5% of the GDP by 2024. We suggested recommending an increase of research grants, scholarship, and fellowship in the midst of the budget cuts. We also suggested including a recommendation to say that all schools must be connected to high-speed fiber. The building of artificial intelligence laboratories in all universities and TVET colleges. The building and upgrading of the computer labs in all schools. The mandatory intakes of science and technology enrollment in institutions of higher education. Synchronize research and development objectives with economic growth. We have been tabling these recommendations, but because the government is still failing to give learners flushing toilets in the rural schools in the Eastern Cape and Limpopo, and students at institutions of higher education are going to sleep with empty stomachs, the resistance to include these recommendations as people are focused to budget part. Thank you very much. We reject.
Honorable member, I would really appreciate that you respect that watch. Honorable members, I now recognize the IFP.
Honorable Speaker, science and technology and innovation are crucial drivers of sustainable economic growth, economic competitiveness, as well as socio-economic development. These are the how to ensure the relevancy and the competitive advantage of South Africa youth in a global market. As a result, we can just investigate that our worth millions and even billions of rand to ensure the success. Honourable Speaker, we want to accept this bill and support it. But with the minister that we have, that we don't have a trust on him currently, we are reluctant to support this bill. Because supporting this report will mean that we're giving him a blank check to go and do everything that we want, as he has failed to give us an assurance that with him leading this department, we are going for a better South Africa. Honourable Speaker, this department 22-23 budget allocating 9.1 billion may have been inadequately in ensuring that the department achieves all its programs as a part of mandate. Currently, more than 94.7% of the total budget allocation has only gone up to 3 programs out of the 5. On top of failing to meet all the preferred targets, the department has seen as underspending approximately 24.4 million. This is due to the fact that crucial position remains vacant within the department, which is possibly contributed to the significant downturn of the 92% performance, which was achieved in 2021-2022. Nevertheless, the IFP accepts the report, although that we are still crying that the ruling party should give us someone who's energetic, who's new, who has a vision, who will take this department forward, rather than having an old and visionless minister that we have. I thank you.